All right, guys. Today here on the podcast, the Peon Podcast, we have Liam. He's my sister-in-law's stepson.
Yeah.
Liam, he's a cool guy, and I wanted to do a podcast with him real quick and ask him the famous 3 questions. So first, Liam, take a couple of seconds, like 30 seconds to a minute, and give us a little time lapse of your life.
Okay. Like 30 seconds to think?
No, 30 seconds. You got 30 seconds to tell us a little time lapse of your life. Hit the high points.
All right. Like from elementary school or like from middle school or
Any of it, whatever you want to say.
I'm gonna start from middle school. So in 6th grade, I was in 6th grade. I moved to Tennessee in this
Where'd you move from?
Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Was that a tough move?
Yeah, it was pretty long.
Gotcha. Yeah.
It was a long drive. And then we got there around like March, somewhere around there. And yeah, it was before I started middle school. So Dad had me do like some like school stuff to like get me catched up with like the rest of my grade. And then summer I was doing all that. And then 6th grade started. I had pink and green hair during that time. Yeah. So I didn't really know anybody, and
What was the reason for the pink and green hair?
I don't know, I just wanted to do something different.
Okay. You're kind of tired of the same old, same old?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And then after that, I started getting to know everybody and making some friends. In 7th grade, I cut the pink hair off. My hair was like really short. And again, getting closer to everybody, making new friends too, and just getting used to like the environment of Tennessee.
Okay.
And like the people in it and what's there to do here. And then 8th grade, I'm hanging out with people and doing more like functions. That's what we call it now. Like,
Okay.
yeah.
Gotcha.
With like big groups of people. And then
Like parties?
not really, just like a lot of people, like just hangouts, big hangouts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Function.
Mm-hmm.
That's the term. All right. Cool.
Yeah. And then freshman year of high school, I was somewhat popular kid.
Okay.
Yeah, I knew a lot of people and started meeting new people. And I was football, the student section in Summit is like really nice.
Okay.
Yeah, cheering on the Summit football team, which I play for now. And yeah, it's just freshman year was really fun for me because getting used to the high school, and it was really nice. Now sophomore year, I moved, like switched my friend groups kind of because they weren't really good friends. So now I'm hanging out with people from Columbia. And
Would you say it's like a less popular crowd or the popular crowd? Well, what would you say the crowd is that you're now spending time with?
I'd say it's somewhat popular.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you got a thing for the popular crowds.
not really. I'm just like I'm just hanging out with people that like the things I like, you know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That like has similarities to me. And my mom, she lives in Columbia, and that's who I moved here with in 6th grade. And I go over there on the weekends, and I actually met my friends from Columbia from the church there that I go to now on Wednesday nights, youth group, and on Sunday. So I met everybody there, and I hung out with them last weekend.
So, it sounds like moving from Albuquerque to Tennessee could be kind of a challenge for a kid your age.
Yeah, but I didn't really see it as a challenge. I saw it as like an opportunity.
Okay. So the first question is, what would be the biggest failure in your life that you'd be willing to share?
Biggest failure would be like doing stuff at such a young age.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So getting involved with the wrong activities.
Yeah. That's another reason why I switched friend groups.
Okay. So what advice would you have for somebody out there that's struggling with,
You are who you hang around with.
Gotcha. Okay. So second question is, what would be your greatest success
Greatest success?
in life? Yep.
Being consistent, working out, and staying in shape
Okay.
would be for me.
So diligence and exercising.
Yeah. Because my dad not too long ago told me a quote about a Christian, and he was fit, and he said, like, the reason why I stay in shape is because I never know when the Lord will use my body, like use my body, like to where I am in shape and something like that. Yeah.
Amen. Well, diligence in general, just all of the self-help books and self-help gurus all say that disciplining yourself in any aspect of life, whether that's studying, reading, physical exercise, it all helps it all sharpens your mind. So yeah, I'm proud of you for that. So the third question is, what's going to be your biggest goal this next year? So if we fast forward a year and we look back on it, what would be your biggest goal this year?
My biggest goal would probably be like being more developed in the Word, because that's something I like.
Okay. Can you be more specific?
Like with the Word, I mean like reading the Bible and like getting close to God.
Amen. That's a challenge for all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of my biggest challenges.
Yes. That Bible verse, that the greatest commandment, to love God with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength. And the second is likened unto it, to love your neighbor as yourself. Amen. And so I'm proud of you for being disciplined. You're a good-looking kid, and sharp, and the discipline for exercising and being on a football team and switching the friends that you hang out with so you won't be influenced in a bad way. Those are all difficult things to do, Liam. And then your goal to love the Lord more is a goal that is admirable. And I guess my challenge would be you got to break that down into small steps every day. But for me, if I was able to narrow it down to something, it would be keeping the Lord in our heart and in our mind.
Yeah.
Right? Because we think about things all day long, what we want to do, where we're going to go, how we're going to do things. We're always thinking about something. And if we can make what we think about the center of that, the Lord, and keep our heart in prayer to Him, sometimes it doesn't seem like He's listening, but if we can keep our heart in a constant prayer, this Lord, I'm struggling with this today. I failed in this area today, and I need your help, and just in that constant state of prayer. And I think if we do that, a small discipline over time becomes a habit. And one of the greatest gifts in this life is a close walk with the Lord. Mm-hmm. And it's easy to say, but it is truly the greatest gift. So thanks for doing this with me, Liam. And
no problem.
I'm thankful for you, and I hope to get to know you more. And in a year from now, I hope to sit down with you and see how you're doing and all of this stuff. Okay?
I'll be ready.
All right, cool.